Greetings to ladies and gentlemen. Today I will be presenting our research which is in class cyberloafing among tertiary students at Politeknik Kota Kinabalu. Before we carry on with the presentation, I would like to mention the name of our research team. The head research team is Madam Ellie Binti Henry Apolai, who is also the first author, me, Hans Lucas Lumungking, the second author and also the presenter, and lastly, Muhammad Nur Ikmal Hakimi, the third author and also the one who prepared the slide presentation. Now, let's move on with the introduction. The integration of technology in education has transformed the way we learn and communicate. But with this technological revolution comes a darker side, cyberloafing. What exactly is cyberloafing? Well, it's the act of using internet resources for non-academic activities during official learning hours. Well, students can be seen using their smartphones during lectures. It is a very common sight these days. Well, cyberloafing first expanded from the workplace to educational settings. Initially, cyberloafing was associated with the workplace, where employees would sneakily surf the internet during office hours. However, this behavior has now seeped into educational settings. The research gap for this research is limited to empirical studies on Polytechnic tertiary students. Now let's move on to the research objectives. There are two objectives that our team has set on for our research, which is A, to identify the most common cyberloafing activities engaged in by PKK students during teaching and learning session, TNL sessions, and B, to determine the differences in cyberloafing activities during TNL sessions between male and female PKK students. Now let's look on the research questions. So through the research objective, there are two questions that comes into mind. A. What is the most common cyberloafing activities engaged in by PKK students during TNL sessions? And B. Is there a significant difference in cyberloafing activities during TNL sessions between male and female PKK students? So there are two research hypotheses concerning research question number 2. The first hypothesis is there is no significant difference in cyberloafing activities during TNL sessions between male and female PKK students. The second hypothesis is there is a significant difference in cyberloafing activities during TNL sessions between male and female PKK students. As for literature review, cyberloafing activities in educational settings, there are a few studies that we use as reference. One of them is Koi 2018, Simanjuntak 2022, and Wu 2017, El Mali and Yildirim 2019. These findings shed light on cyberloafing prevalence, factors influencing it, and its potential impact on education. There are also studies that we refer to regarding gender differences in cyberloafing activities. Studies like Toka Baturai 2021, which says males more prone to cyberloafing for personal pursuit and current events, male preference for entertainment, sport websites, gaming, and personal email, differ from Night 2017, which said females more inclined towards cyberloafing than males. So in short, gender differences in cyberloafing exist, but it varies across studies. In short, regarding literature review, we observed mixed findings in studies about gender differences in cyberloafing. Some align with traditional patterns, indicating males favor certain cyberloafing activities, while others challenges these norms by highlighting females' involvement in cyberloafing. The context plays a pivotal role, like factors like activity type, the setting, whether it's education or workplace, and also cultural influences, which influence the gender differences in cyberloafing. Moving on to research methodology, we adopted a cross-sectional survey design to investigate cyberloafing prevalence. This approach allows us to quantitatively describe the prevalence and analyze gender-related differences. Respondents self-administered the survey on the surveymonkey.com platform. Our target population was PKK students in academic session 1 and 2, 2022-2023. We collected data from sample of 235 students using a convenient sampling method. Data collection occurred during revision week before final exam. To assess cyberloafing, we employed the scale of cyberloafing in educational settings (SCES) developed by Saripaki and CERT 2021. This scale consists 13 items measured on a Likert scale ranging from 1, never, to 5, always. The SCES instrument reliability was assessed through Cronbach's alpha, resulting in a high reliability score of 0.836. However, it's worth noting that formal validity testing was not conducted in this study. Future research should explore instrument validity through phase, construct, and criterion validation. Let's dive right in: data analysis and results. Cyberloafing refers to non-academic online activity during class. The top three cyberloafing activities among PKK students is checking instant messaging apps, for example, WhatsApp, Telegram Messenger, and then following suit, trying to find answers to lesson-related questions on the internet, browsing through social media posts like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and etc. So here are the top three cyberloafing activities with statistically significant gender difference in a table format. Male respondent exhibiting significantly higher engagement compared to female respondent. Throughout this discussion, we found that the most common cyberloafing activities among PKK students during class sessions were checking instant messaging apps, searching for answers online, and lastly, browsing social media. Notably, there were significant differences in cyberloafing behavior. Male students were more engaged in liking and commenting on social media, finding answers online, and lastly, participating in online group games. Surprisingly, academic-related cyberloafing had the highest mean score. This suggests that students are more likely to engage in academic cyberloafing during class. As for the implication, what can we do about it? Consider adopting a flipped classroom model. Establish clear classroom guidelines. As educators, let's lead by example. Avoid cyberloafing during class. To conclude our research presentation, this study provides insights into cyberloafing prevalence and gender differences among PKK students. Effective pedagogical and classroom management strategies are key. Thank you for your attention, and I'm ready for question and discussion.